Hello and welcome to Brit Screen Gaming. So, because of the new Evolve Stage 2, we're doing a
Two-part episode thing.
bumper thing.
Yeah.
This is Joe, the newest team of Brit Screen Gaming, so he'll be helping me from that, and from now on he'll be doing every other episode. So, let's get on with it, and let's discuss Evolve. The Milky Way is largely unexplored by humans, but not in Evolve, whose universe and stories spread throughout the solar system and the Orion Arm, now referred to as the Far Arm. Private corporations, known as Giga Corporations, have expanded to encompass whole planets and have 10 times more customers than the Earth's population, and date back to the early days of space exploration, with their headquarters based on Earth or in the Sol system, known as the Hub. The Giga Corporation territories are so large and have such substantial wealth and power, they hire private armies to maintain control and protect their worlds, and can fund colonising new planets. They rival the government itself, and that's not a crappy government like we have in England at the minute, but a solar system-wide Illuminati-style government. 5 of the largest corporations are referred to as the Big Five. Celestial Material Extraction and Transportation, or CEMET, is one of the largest and most powerful corporations in the galaxy, and the central economic force in the hub worlds. CEMET specialises in terraforming, mining, and telecommunications, with several hundred years of experience, starting when humanity started exploring space. CEMET comprises of 50,000 of the richest companies of the hub. Due to CEMET's power, they aided the hub in the mutagen wars by creating the now outlawed Lazarus device. When terraforming planets which can't be viewed via satellite, CEMET will send a survey team out to scout the planet.
So, Kiara Diaz was headhunted by Cabot for being the youngest team leader of a survey team ever. CEMET offered her the job due to her love of science. However, when she accepted, her family did actually disown her for not joining the family business. Kiara's got 2 master's degrees and is the only one of our hunters that's born on Earth. And is actually the best hope of the hunters have of finding out what the monster's doing and how to kill them. So until she finds a weakness, she'll keep using her grenade launcher to blow wildlife to bits, like a true scientist. Another hunter was a survey agent who in his last job was sent to survey Sheer, Crow, who worked alone, as he's not really a people person. And once his mission was completed, he decided to retire on Sheer, as it was remote with little people to bother him. Crow lives with his pet bat ray Gobi, a bird that is usually untamable, but due to his mask, believes Crow is its mother. When the monsters overran Sheer, Crow tracked it at the same time that Slim was on the hunt. Crow stalked Slim for 3 days to find out what he was before they started to track the monster together, eventually meeting up with the group as hunters. Crow seems protective of Slim. Another hunter, Abe, put a gun to Slim, and Crow threatened to unleash his pet on Abe unless he backed down. Crow also only joined the hunters as it was Slim that convinced him to do so.
CEMET also has a large research budget for these scientists, and hired Carla Kapoor, a quantum biologist who gained fame by transplanting the metabolic process from aliens to humans, which resulted in a source of sustainable energy. This breakthrough led to CEMET hiring her to study in the top secret facility to study monster biology, making her the leading expert on the monsters. And she is so involved with her experiments, she cannot see how far her experiments have got, even after causing a mutation by injecting an untested serum while doing her research for CEMET. Carla arrived on Sheer to collect live samples and continue her research.
One of the other Giga Corps is North Dakota Interstellar Transit Amalgamation, or Nordita, which is primarily a shipping company, but has many smaller projects including colonization, as seen on Sheer, which is a Class 5 Nordita colony planet. Sheer is actually where the game takes place, and the colony settled several years ago in 2329 due to Sheer's many resources, which also earned it the name Jewel of the Arm. With the infrastructure needed for hydroelectric dams, food production, and settlement compounds. However, settlement was challenging due to the hostile wildlife. Shear hosts multiple biomes, including jungles, deserts, and snowy areas, as well as powerful magnetic fields. This has allowed for bioelectric organisms to evolve, like the monsters or Pokemon. When the monsters started attacking Shear, they overran the Nordita private military force within just a week. Nordita's private military is called the Ebon Star, and 18 months before the events of Evolve, Torvald was chief engineer on an Ebon Star ship, Ajax, who specialised in robotics. The crew of the Ajax were transporting a live monster secretly for an unknown purpose. I'm hoping for monster fighting battle ring, obviously. However, the captured monster escaped, destroying the ship and leaving Torvald for dead, floating in space. Torvald used his knowledge of robotics and the onboard robot doctors, robodocs, to stay alive and get his personal robotics to rebuild his ship. Torvald then made a beeline for Shear and avenge his lost crew and kill the monster himself. Torvald got a tattoo that represented the rest of his crew that he had lost as a mark of respect, and started his hunt. Sunny finds Torvald near limbless before helping him rebuild his limbs to what they are now. After the multiple deaths, Torvald has gone completely crazy, but is still bent on revenge.
To combat the monster invasion, Nordita bring Cabot out of retirement and build a team of the best planet tamers in the galaxy to gain Shear back. In his youth, William Cabot was a marshal partnered with Bucket. After failing to bring a man called Arthur Rank to justice for human trafficking, thanks to red tape and legal loopholes, they follow him to the Far Arm to take the law into their own hands. Once out of the picture, Cabot and Bucket stayed in the Far Arm, founding a group of planet tamers. However, when Cabot's family died, he left the group and faded to legend. Cabot got the best planet tamers in the galaxy together for Nordita, in the promise of money and saving lives. Among his new team is Maggie, Hank, and the famed Griffin. Maggie was born on a human colony, on a world called Factory, which, like Shear, was overrun by monsters. Maggie and her group went to Nordita evacuation ship and repaired it over a 2-year period, and by the time it was flyable, Maggie and her faithful pet Daisy were the sole survivors. After hearing this story, Cabot hired them. Maggie bought her pet Daisy while she was young, and the pair bonded quickly. Daisy's markings are to honour an old gang she used to run with, called the Trapdoors.
We'll make it out of here, Maggie.
What?
This won't end like Factor. We'll save these people. Get back to civilization.
You don't know that. You're just trying to make me feel better.
Is it working?
A little.
Hank's full name is Henry Allen. Born on Mercury and grandson to Mercury's original founders, Hank is an easygoing person who gets on with the other hunters. He enjoys the simple things in life, like the silence after a bombardment, which he can call down thanks to his mining and demolition license, or firing a laser cutter into a monster's face. Griffin is the galaxy's most famous planet tamer, with many film and comics written about him, which he holds great disdain for. His fame has been built through a career of planet taming with many bizarre and dangerous accomplishments, an easy choice for Cabot to make.
Ah, was a right corker, that one!